Well, you know, there are some, are you ready? We have some criminals around town. It's unfortunate, yeah, some criminals. Those criminals are hunting people. They're attacking a lot of people around town. And it's unfortunate that we're behaving as if we don't notice the ramifications of their acts. People talk or behave every day as if they don't notice the implication of those criminals' behavior towards people. I call those criminals modern criminals. Yeah, because those are really modern criminals nowadays. And a lot of people are victims from their attack, their harassment, their, daily intrusion into people's lives. What am I talking about? I know y'all are asking yourself that question, but you don't understand. Look at this wonderful lady. Maybe you know her, maybe you don't know her, I don't know. But however, her name is Diana. Well, should I say Princess Diana? You can notice the crown on her head. Actually, this wonderful lady became a princess in 1987. She became a public figure, very famous through her union with the great prince called Prince Charles. She was born into an old aristocracy English family, and unfortunately, no one knew that this wonderful lady will die in such a tragic situation, such a tragic circumstances. It was so sad, and the whole wide world talked about this issue. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't know, but today I'm going to remind you a little bit about this story. You notice three pictures here. The first one, they're in the car. The second, a car crash, and the third is the Daily Express first page of this journal. What happened was that she went to Paris with her husband just to have fun, not knowing that that day those modern criminals will be waiting for her just to attack her. Unfortunately, as you can notice, she's a famous person, like I said, and that day they were attacked by those modern criminals. The first picture, they're in the car because they were attacked. They were driving fast. Those criminals, modern criminals were behind them, attacking them, harassing them just to take what? Their interest. And what happened was a car accident, a car crash. And unfortunately, a few hours later, the whole wide world talked about Princess Diana's death. She died in such a tragic situation. It's too bad. You'll tell me you know this story maybe, but not only Princess Diana is a victim of those modern criminals. I have different examples. I have another one for you. Look at this wonderful couple. You know her? Eva Longoria, desperate housewife with Tony Parker. Unfortunately, she ain't a desperate housewife anymore. She ain't a wife anymore today. What happened? She was a victim of those modern criminals again. I mean, those modern criminals started, expanding some rumors around her union with Tony Parker, and she paid attention and she started, investigating to notice if what those modern criminals were saying was true or not. Unfortunately, what they were saying was true. Her ex-husband, Tony Parker, a famous basketball player, was cheating on her for a year. And on January 2011, this year, this couple got divorced. Victim, once again, of modern criminals. I have another case for you. Look at this wonderful lady, pregnant lady. Her name is Tori Spelling, daughter of a Hollywood producer called Aaron Spelling. She was born on March 16th, 1973. Well, she was born in Los Angeles, California, USA, and this lady was also a victim of modern criminals. One day she was driving to the hospital, not knowing that that day also those modern criminals were going to attack her again. She was driving fast again just to, escape from their attack, their harassment. Unfortunately, she got into a car crash. Her car just knocked the wall of a school. But the good thing is that she's not dead, she's still alive. So don't worry. Her baby is still alive, so everything is okay with her. What am I calling modern criminals? Change it. My name is Jean Adjodi. Welcome again. I'm talking about paparazzi, modern day criminals. What is paparazzi? Maybe because I was chatting with some student in this class and I noticed not everybody understands the term paparazzi. Well, based on my research, paparazzi comes from a movie called La Dolce Vita, produced by an author called Federico Fellini of 1960. In that movie, there was a photographer called Paparazzo. So in that movie, that photographer was just taking pictures. And actually, people said that Fellini took the name paparazzo from an Italian dialect, an Italian old dialect, which means noise. When the way mosquitoes make noise. That's what it means in that old dialect. And he took that in that movie and called the guy paparazzo. From that day, everybody that has a camera and goes towards a kind of destiny is called himself paparazzo. But I want you to know that actually paparazzi is a plural name of paparazzo. One person with a camera is not a paparazzi. His name is paparazzo. But a group of persons with cameras working with it are called paparazzi. So it's a plural name. Let's go. Based on this book, Insult to Injury, Libel, Slander, and Invasion of Privacy, William K. Jones said something very impressive. 76% of famous people or celebrity are suffering from paparazzi intrusion. What exactly is the problem here? What kind of solution can we bring towards this problem? Can we visualize this actual situation today, 10 years from now, 15 years? And what kind of immediate action can we give to help those celebrities come over this bad situation? Those will be my step for my speech today. Let's go with the first one, which are the problems actually. The first problem here is paparazzi increasing aggressivity. What am I talking about? I'm talking about, according to the article Paparazzi Tabloid and the New Hollywood Press by Kate D. Willis, they're saying something here that is very, very annoying to me. They're saying that actually today, a paparazzi earned for one picture between $6,000 to $100,000 just for a picture. I mean, just for a picture, you can earn that amount of money nowadays. It's impressive. A picture taken without authorization. Only because you're a famous person, somebody out there will just stand up, take a camera, take a picture of you, and go sell it. Is that fair? That's not all. I have a second point. According to Harvard Law Review, Volume 112, number 6 of April 1999, they're saying that those paparazzi today are using not only cameras, because they've started with cameras. Today, technology has improved. So they're using hidden electronic devices into celebrities' houses, into celebrities' rooms, cars, everywhere. Those celebrities are hunted every day. So they don't know what's going on. But when you're famous, you're at home, and you don't even know you can go out from your house. In front of your house, there's a garden. You don't even know that there's a hidden camera in that garden taking a picture of you when you give a kiss to your son. When you kiss your wife to tell her goodbye, see you later. Those crazy guys, those modern criminals, paparazzi are there just to take pictures crazily and go and sell them. Why? Why can't they be doing that and nobody will be talking about and be taking them to court or judge them for their mistakes, because this is a mistake. I have another point for this problem. Paparazzi's attack affect people's lives. What am I talking about? According to the source, Your Own Personal Paparazzi by Janine Leeds and John by Time Magazine, they're saying that people pay and regret. In this article in Time Magazine, what they're saying is that sometimes, famous people, they use those paparazzi to expand rumors around them. When they have a tour, for example, they pay those paparazzi to follow them everywhere they'll be going, all around the United States, for example. But later on, they regret it. Why? Because when you're a paparazzi, you don't just stop according to what you've been told to do. You go beyond the law. You hunt that person. You take private pictures. Actually is an intrusion into his private life. So those guys, they paid them to follow them, and later they discovered some pictures they didn't pay for. And they're like, why did you take this picture? I didn't pay you for that. I'm sorry, I'm a paparazzo, not a paparazzi. So I took it. And I'm selling, I'm making money even though you pay me for that. It's not all. My research are saying what? Those victims are suffering from a lot of psychological illnesses. They're hunted every day, which brings what? Paranoia, depression, loss of stability, neurosis, and rises in blood. It's so obvious because, you know, they ain't got no life anymore. Only because I'm famous, I have to pay a lot of money at the hospital and be suffering for all this. And we are behaving as if nothing is going on. People are behaving as if it's normal. You're a celebrity, come on, you should be hugged every day. And actually, we just want to know that. Who is helping those people? I have another point based on this problem. Audience attention motivates paparazzi's invasion. What am I talking about? According to the article Stalking the Paparazzi, a view from a different angle by Murray Ray in Visual Communication, that's the name of the journal, they're saying that new paparazzi generation struggles to satisfy audience demand. What they're saying here is that at the beginning they had a number of paparazzi. But today, the new generation, the paparazzi of new generation are being more and more aggressive. They're more aggressive than the first paparazzi. Why? Because of people's audience attention. Who are the audience I'm talking about? It's you, me. It's EJ. It's Jose. We are the ones that are interested to know what is going on in this celebrity's life. We are the one paying those magazines every time. So they're saying here that they are doing this job to satisfy us. It means that we are the cause of this problem. So actually, what does that mean? We pay them to attack celebrities. So we are the modern criminals, actually. Not those who have cameras. Because we are the cause. We are the source of the problem. So what kind of solution can we bring to this problem? Which is the next point. The first solution, according to the book Information Privacy Law by Daniel J. Zoff or Mark Rothenberg, is that law in favor of celebrities. In this book, what are they talking about? They're saying that a celebrity is a human being, like you and me. So it will be good to vote the law in favor to help those celebrities. For example, you go to work and at 5 p.m. you go home, right? They have the right also to chill or to take time with their family, relax. If possible, they can vote the law to stop those paparazzi 24/7, standing in front of their houses or hunting them every single time when the guy just wants to smoke a cigarette or he just wants to go and swim or walk his dog. Those guys are outside. If only they can help those celebrities vote the law. The book is saying he's proposing another solution again. Paparazzi under control. What do they mean by that? They're saying that they should limit the numbers of paparazzi companies hire because it's incredible. Anybody can just stand and be a paparazzi. And when you're just hunting a celebrity, you have some couple of pictures, you'll call it paparazzi? Let's be serious. This book is saying we can help those celebrities. If, for example, in Texas we have only 20 paparazzi, Los Angeles 15, New York 54, we can know how many paparazzi we have. But not just let everybody be a paparazzi like that. What's going to happen later? We'll have 1,000 paparazzi per area? Let's be serious because nobody's talking about this problem. The next solution here is paparazzi working requirement. What I mean by that, what the book means by that, is not me, is that those paparazzi should have working permit before operation. You know, when you work somewhere, you have an ID. When you work in a journal, you have a card, an ID that proves that I work for this magazine, I work for Time magazine, I work here. But when you're paparazzi, you don't have anything. The book is saying if they can only professionalize the paparazzi environment. Before you can stand and say, I'm a paparazzo, at least you had a working permit. When you have a working permit, it means that your name, your information, personal information, phone number, everything is on file. So if you don't respect the law, they can attack you easily. And those celebrities will be protected, right? Those are some kind of solution. But let's imagine some stuff here. Let's imagine the future without this solution adopted, or those kind of solution adopted, which brings us to the next point. Visualization. You know, if we don't do anything, you can be a victim tomorrow. What if Jean-Paul and Jean-Pierre, like you can see here, find themselves on Fox News? Don't laugh, it's possible. What if we find ourselves on Fox News only because we've composed a very good song for UTA or for Texas? It's possible. We never know what may happen. We'll be victim of paparazzi. What if we ain't able to stand it? What if we died only because we sang a very nice song? What if Omar becomes very famous only because he's intelligent and creates a new credit card to bring a revolution in the United States? What if Omar cannot stand those attacks? What if EJ is on the first page of a magazine only because she was the best professor of the year? It's possible. You can be famous only because you're doing your job correctly, or only because you're smart. You'll be famous. What if you become famous and EJ doesn't have a family no more? What if EJ cannot take her daughter or her son out anymore? What if she cannot just chill with her husband? What if you become the next target? Think about that and tell me. What if that happens? So we need to do something. It brings us to the next point, but before let me just summarize real quick. The problems were, the first one, paparazzi increasing aggressivity. The second, remember, paparazzi's attack affect people's like paranoia and everything. And the third problem was audience attention motivates paparazzi invasion. And the solution that I gave was the first one, law in favor of celebrities. The second, paparazzi under control. And the third solution I gave was paparazzi working requirement. I'm talking about the working permit. So let's make a step. What kind of step can we make? It's easy. Just be a member of a movement against paparazzi invasion. How? I know you're asking yourself how. You just tell me, name it. You can protest by letters, contact magazines, by websites. We can do it by awareness and campaign. We can do it through special programs on TV, radio, even in colleges. We can do it through just respect and intimacy of people. If only our curiosity can descend and go down, decrease a little bit, we can help them and help ourselves. So finally, I want you to know, you can be those guys' viewer tomorrow. So remember, I was talking about those modern criminals of today. My name is Jean Adjodi, and please don't forget, helping them is helping ourselves and helping the next generation. Thank you very much.